Oh, another unnecessary close-up.
Okay. 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 I can do this. I can really do this. I can. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. I'm serious. You need to take me serious. I'm a serious gardener. Oh. Okay, that was fun. Okay. Hi. I get it. Okay. I know. It looks weird. It actually, I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, I look good. I look real good in this. I didn't think I would. I just kept looking at myself and I thought, yeah, smoking. But what do you think? It's a hat. Duh. No, doesn't it look like one of those Jiffy Pop things, like you put on the stove? I could actually fill this up with popcorn and be so cool. This is a chef's hat, in case you don't know. How cool is that? This was given to me by Jody. Yeah, it was a surprise. I had no idea what was going on, and I looked in my mail and there was this thing, and I opened it up and poof, out came this fun little thing. And Jody enjoys my cooking shows on the Praxis 55712 channel. And she said, no, that baseball cap is just silly for, cooking. You need a real hat if you're going to be doing real cooking. And I thought, you're right. So from now on, every time I do a cooking video, I will have this colorful, fun, happy, wonderful thing on my head. And I'd never thought that I would wear a chef's hat, but I like this. I might wear this all the time. Heck, I might even wear this out to the grocery store. Why not? You know what would make this perfect? Check this out. Okay, I am all set. And people wonder why I don't go out in public very much. Oh, by the way, hi everybody, welcome to the Voodoo Garden channel. My name is Ray. I will be your host, and I've decided I can't be wearing these things. I can't see a thing in them. I have decided to do an episode up here in the grow room because I have some new things that have happened. Here's one, and there's one out front, and there's a whole bunch of them right over here that I thought you might want to see because I'm kind of surprised and I'm kind of happy about it, and I'm hoping that you'll enjoy it too. So fasten your seatbelts, grab your popcorn, sodas, and let's take a ride over here. Oh, there goes my hat again. Actually, no. Let's go outside and let's show you the first thing on the list for the Voodoo Garden tour, okay? Here we go. And growing right next to its monolithic brothers is my microtom. This was planted from seeds of the microtom I was growing upstairs that only got, an inch tall and then just died and gave me a couple tomatoes. This is the child of it, and there's actually 3 of them in here. It's an absolutely beautiful plant. It's growing a lot taller than its parent, and it's producing a lot better, and it's growing in full sun during the heat of the summer, and it's not dying out. This is going to be a good plant. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to save the seeds from this. I'm going to do it for another year, so don't ask me for seeds from this. Please, please, please. I don't have enough of them. I'm going to save these seeds, grow some more, and see if I can get enough seeds to give to everybody eventually. So keep this in mind, and when they do become available, I will let you know in a video, okay? Yes, that is the microtom, and what I really like about it is that, the first one I grew was this tall, and I showed it on a video a while back. Yeah, the microtom seed I grew, it got about this tall, got a couple tomatoes, And that was it. It just it just died. And so I saved the seeds from that, and I planted them again, and now I have 3 microtons in there, and they're even bigger. So I'm thinking, what if I plant those seeds and make them go just a little bit bigger? I don't want, a big old huge tomato plant, but I want a microton that's going to be a little bit bigger, and it seems that they're getting healthier as they grow along. So that's actually a fun thing. And if I can grow enough of those, maybe I can save seeds and start giving them away. That would actually be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Let me show you some of my friends here. And they are my friends, even though they are a little bit strange and a little bit green, they are my friends. Take a look at what this thing is doing right here. Take a good look at this. Isn't it a beauty? It seems so delicate, but it's growing so well. This is a dwarf pomegranate. Yes, I grew this from a seed sent to me by a viewer, and I really do appreciate it. Take a look. Flowers all over the top. It's going to have this crown of flowers going. And I only planted this in March of this year. It's only been, let's say, April, May, June, July. 4 months. 4 months since it germinated, and I'm already getting flowers from this. I really don't know what I'm doing right. I wish I would have paid more attention. I could give you some advice. But this is only grown inside. It's never been outside, and it's grown underneath fluorescent lighting. And it seems to like it in here. So I'm not going to bother this too much. I don't want to really jinx it. So I'm going to go put it back underneath the light, and hopefully I'll have itty bitty pomegranates. That will be so exciting. Right next to the dwarf pomegranate is the black pearl pepper plant. This was planted, I think it was a month ago. Yeah, it was a month ago, and it's growing beautifully. It started out green, and now it's starting to get some dark streaks on the leaves, and they're going to darken up beautifully. I did prune this, by the way, right in the center, because I want this to be a nice, low, round bush. It's going to grow in here all winter long. I'm not going to take this outside at all. This is going to be my winter friend up here in the Voodoo Garden. I wanted to show you because it's looking really nice. And I think it's starting to get little buds, like right here, and I'm going to have flowers soon. It's only, I think, a month old, a month and a half old, and I'm going to get some peppers from this. Gosh, I hope it does really well in here. I would love to be able to share seeds from this thing next year. That would be great, and you guys would have a blast growing this. This is a really, really pretty plant, and it's only going to get better as it gets older. What do you... It always cracks me up because this thing is just humongous. I can't even describe how surprised I am every time I come upstairs and I see this thing, and it's just huge. Yes, I cut the pineapple off the top, and it was supposed to just put out little pups at the bottom or die or do something like that. Apparently this thing just did not want to die, and she continued to grow, and she's growing even faster as we speak. She is speeding up and getting bigger every day, and I'm running out of room because she, pretty much beats up everything next to her. She's a definite attention hog, and she's just absolutely exquisite, isn't she? Well, for everybody growing mangoes, I wanted to show you the update on mine. It's nothing special, it's nothing bad, it's nothing good. This is my mango tree. It has some drying dead leaves down here, but I'm not worried about that because it all of a sudden shot up all of this stuff up here not too long ago. Take a look. Anybody else growing a mango, have you ever noticed that the back sides of the leaves are sticky? And I remember this from a while back, but I just forgot while I was filming this. And it's not from aphids or anything like that. It's just that they seem to secrete this. Ew. Okay, well, yeah. They secrete some kind of stickiness on the back. And I'm assuming that's some kind of protective thing to keep the bugs from crawling on them, because it feels a little sticky. And if I were a bug, I wouldn't want to walk across that. So good for you. Remember, I got that big orange root that looked like some kind of a worm, and people were commenting about how hard it is to find in the United States, and don't touch it, it'll turn your fingers orange. Guess what? It does. It turns your fingers orange. I didn't realize that until after I read the comments, and I was like, oh, that's why my finger was orange on the tip. I didn't know what I'd touched. Yep, it's that. But look, it sprouted a little teeny tiny tip. That's adorable. I'm going to have a little turmeric tree, plant, vine, clown. I have no idea what this is going to look like, but hey, it looks like that right now. This one is called Bromelia Pinguin. Not penguin, penguin. Somebody actually sent me the plant itself in a little baggie in an envelope. I was so surprised. I thought, what the heck is this? It's called a penguin bromelia. Yep, and it was almost dried up. It was flat, and I planted it, and it looks a lot like a pineapple. it's got a couple new leaves coming out here. It doesn't look like much now, but considering the way it looked when it got here, it actually did good. It's taking root in it. This is my pride and joy, my cocoa tree, and it is doing something that I never expected this thing to do. I'm going to give you a close-up shot, but I wanted to give you this far-off shot to show you what it's doing. The trunk of it has gotten woody, which is really good because they start out green and they're really soft, but then it turns to wood. It seems to sway in the breeze, but the thing is I keep a fan on it, and all that swaying makes it stronger and stronger. If you tie up a tree like that, it's gonna keep it from moving around, and moving around, we all know, like when you do with tomato plants, it gets it stronger, and that's what I'm allowing this thing to do. I'm allowing it to move in the breeze, and it gets stronger because it has to be able to be strong to support the weird new VoodooGarden stuff that's going on up here. Well, to start out, when it got so tall, I decided to prune the top and cause it to fork, and that's exactly what it did. So it has two growing tips right here, and each one went up about maybe 2 feet, and look at what happened at the top of them. I had absolutely nothing to do with this. I wish I could take credit for this, but this is nature in action, and it does a heck of a lot better than I can do. It decided to split into 3 different growing tips. So now I have 3 more main growing stems from this cocoa tree, and they're all putting out leaves at the exact same time. So look at how big this is. They're as delicate as wet tissue. And then once they get full grown, they build this little muscle up right at the junction right here, and these leaves will toughen up, and that muscle will lift the leaves up to do this, to the light. It is an amazing thing that nature will do with these plants. But look, there's one, and then over here we have another one. It's doing the exact same thing. So now out of 1 original cocoa tree stem, I now have 6. And it looks absolutely beautiful. It's like 2 big pigtails on this tree. It's stunning and it's beautiful, and it is so happy to be here, and you cannot imagine how happy I am to have this cocoa tree doing so well. And I'm glad that I can actually show you something that I did, and it was such a success. I feel like an idiot. And you know, I think that works for me. I think idiot works for me. Anyway, I got to get going and get all these guys back underneath the light and get this uploaded. But I wanted to thank you so much for joining me in the VoodooGarden channel. And I wanted to remind everybody, I have a Facebook channel, and there are over 1,000 gardeners and friends that are all interested in all kinds of fun stuff like this. And it's not just a Facebook page where you see a status update and that's about it. This thing is scrolling and going like mad. It is just the most active, crazy gardening community you would ever want to see, and you are cordially invited to join me over there. So go on over to Facebook. The link is in the description bar down here, and also on the front page of the Praxis 55712 channel, and also the front page of the VoodooGarden channel. Click on the link, go over there, send me a friend request, and I will okay it. Everybody's welcome over there, so join in, and don't be afraid to post your pictures, post your thoughts, have a good time, and just relax because we're all friends over there. So I gotta get going. Thanks for joining me on the VoodooGarden channel. I'm out of here.
Okay, bye.